It's because people with strong mindsets refuse to let the world beat them down. You get what I mean? What's going down, YouTube family? So I had a call with one of my cousins. He fresh out. He did 3.5 years inside of prison. He get out, we just chopped it up about, life and stuff like that. He telling me his goals. He want to get a food truck. You know what I'm saying? But as he's talking about it, I noticed something that I noticed in a few people that I talk to, right? So like he talking and he like, yeah, man, I want to do this, but this happened to me, and like, man, I'm looking forward to this, but I just did 3 years, and it's this person's fault, and it's that person's fault, and it's this person's fault, and I just got all these setbacks. You hear more negatives than positives. Stick with me. And I'm starting to sense like a theme in people, you know what I mean, where like they let the negatives outweigh the positives. And this is a moment for tough love for anybody watching this. You know what I'm saying? You can't do that. You know what I mean? Like, it's life. You know what I'm saying? Everything ain't gonna be sunshine and rainbows. There are sunshine and rainbows, and moments of extreme happiness, and you're just overjoyed about being on this earth. And there's moments when you just wish you could be anybody but yourself. Moments that you feel like crying, that you feel like breaking down, that you feel like nobody fuck with you, that you feel like nobody love you. You know what I mean? That you feel like life is just against you. The world is against you. You know what I mean? You can't let that break you. And what I'm seeing is so many people are letting their past and their present circumstances keep them in their present circumstances. You get what I'm saying? Now I see it as this. My mentor told me, and he probably got this from his mentor, who got this from his mentor, who got this from somebody else. But he told me this. He was like, there's two men, right? Both men share the same dad. Their dad was a drunk that could never hold a job and beat on their mom and all these bad things. One of those men, more often than not, will become a drunk who won't be able to hold a job, who beats his spouse, and so on and so on. And the other man will be the exact opposite of that. He might even get a little success, but more often than not, he will be better than that other brother, right? Two brothers, same father. They both will have the same excuse. One man would say, man, look, I'm like this, I drink like this, and I beat on my wife like this because my father did the same thing. That's his excuse. The other one will have the same excuse. Look, man, I got to get off my ass. I got to make this happen. I got to make that happen. I got to make this happen because my father was a drunk, because he beat my mom, because he did all these things, and I want to be the opposite of that. You get what I mean? It's like, and it's super cliche, but it's one of those glass half full, glass half empty type of situations where like people will let small things, big things that are happening to them today affect them that they could be 5-10 years down the line, right? And for me, again, this is like a moment of tough love. That's completely unacceptable. You know what I'm saying? That's my dog. Excuse her. Like, bro, we all go through stuff. You know what I mean? And bro, if you run into somebody who tells you, yeah, this life is extremely fair, this life is fair at all, they are lying to you. You know what I mean? This shit is not fair at all. It's not fair at all. But you have to get over it. What's the other option? What is the other option? It's either accept the fact that life ain't fair, that everything ain't gonna go your way most of the time, you know what I mean, and keep it pushing, or not be able to accept that and think that the whole world against you. It's not. More often than not, most of these people don't even care about you. You know what I'm saying? But I'm constantly seeing people let that hold them back. So I'm listening to him, you know what I mean? I'm giving him an ear. Mind you, he fresh out, you know what I mean? Girl done broke bad on him, left him while he was locked up and all this bad stuff. And I'm hearing, I kid you not, I hear 2-3 goals, you know what I mean, that actually sound good. And I hear 100 negative things, you know what I mean? So 3% of the things that he's saying are positive. The other 97% are just negative, you know what I mean? But I'm letting them get it off, because again, sometimes somebody need an ear. People don't need advice all the time, you know what I'm saying? But I'm like, damn, bro, like, this is what the world has come to, you know what I mean? Like, I'm young as hell. Like, I ain't the type of person to be like, you know what I mean, back in the day it was like, but like, bro, it gets to the point where it's like, bro, you gotta man up, nigga. Like, everybody got a story, bro. You know what I'm saying? Whether you grew up silver spoon, whether you grew up in the hood with no food, whether you know what I mean? Like, everybody got bad things that happen to them, right? But how do you explain the fucking 7-figure CEO who grew up in the hood with nothing to eat, going house from house, who made it to that, right? And then you got the person who grew up silver spoon, you know what I mean? Silver spoon in their mouth, just extremely well off, who grew up to be a fucking hype, a drug addict. You know what I mean? It's because people with strong mindsets refuse to let the world beat them down. You get what I mean? Me personally, all humbleness aside, I feel like I have a strong mindset. I know I've been around men and women with strong mindsets, and you feel it. You know what I mean? You can feel when a person refuses to let the world beat down on them, bro. This shit suck. This shit suck. I done lost people, you know what I mean? I done lost time by being locked up, you get what I mean? People done told on me. People who I love done put their hands on me, you know what I mean? People who I love done tried to kill me, you know what I'm saying? All of these, like family done use me, you know what I mean? I don't say that to get like no kind of pity party. I say that to say, bro, everybody goes through shit, bro. Everybody go through shit. Are you gonna let one bad day, you know what I mean, or a group of bad days, a bad week, a bad month, dictate who you can be in a decade? Are you? And people don't see it like that, bro. People see it like, bro, look, I'm just not, like, bro, like, shit just hard for me, bro. Like, I'll figure it out one day, but like, as of right now, like, shit just too hard. Like, bro, I can't, you know what I mean, I can't get right. You go ahead and go about your day-to-day life like that for a month. Next thing you know, a month become a year become 3 years become 10 years become the rest of your fucking life. That's exactly how that happened, bro. You building negative habits, you know what I'm saying? You thinking that the world against you when the world don't give a fuck about you, bro. You jump in this deep ass water, bro, and you swim. You know what I mean? What's the other option, bro? And I say this not to sneak this against my cousin. Shit, I told him I'm finna post this video. I love that nigga, bro. But even if I don't love you, you can come to me with the same story, bro, and I'll tell you the same shit, bro. Ain't nobody trying to hear all that negative shit, bro. You want to make it happen or not? You want this fucking food truck? Do you want this food truck? Do you want to buy that house? Do you want to buy that car? Do you want to buy that watch? Do you want to buy that chain? You get what I'm saying? Do you want all these positive things? Make it happen, bro, sis, whatever. Make it happen. Stop letting yourself hold you back from that. Stop letting yourself hold you back from that, bro. I get this shit get hard, bro. This shit get hard. Maybe you gotta take a day, you know what I mean, and sit back and just feel your feelings. You know what I mean? Ain't nobody telling you to hold that shit in. Maybe you gotta shed some tears sometimes. That don't make you weak. You know what I mean? I'm speaking for the super tough macho thug ass niggas who feel like they can't cry. Cry, nigga. That don't make you weak. Holding all that shit in. That's what's gonna fill you up, and then eventually that's gonna boil over and the people you love gonna pay for it, or some random fucking bystander gonna pay for it. You get what I mean? But no matter what, feel that. Don't completely internalize it, but internalize a decent amount of it. Figure out a plan of attack. You get what I'm saying? And figure some shit out, bro. Figure out what you want to do and do it. It ain't gonna be easy, bro. I'm telling you, this ain't fair. This ain't fair, bro. I'm 3 businesses in. This business, my landscaping business, I done took what, $40,000 worth of losses this year. That's in stolen equipment. That's in vehicle malfunctions. You get what I'm saying? That's in shit just going missing. You know what I mean? That's just what happens. That's just what happens. And of course, you know, fall back and be like, damn, bro, this shit suck. Like, damn, life ain't fair. You know what I mean? But after that, you gotta shrug that shit off. You gotta shrug it off and keep going, bro. Cause who else gonna keep going for you? Who gonna keep going for you but you? I'm sure these people love you, bro, but it's your responsibility to make sure you doing what you gotta do. You know what I mean? And I say that with love for the people who I've known for years, for the people who I just met, for the people who ain't never seen me. You know what I'm saying? For the people who gonna watch this for a few seconds and get the fuck up out of here. You know what I'm saying? I say that with nothing but love, bro. It's gonna be all right. It's gonna be all right. But one thing this life ain't is fair. You know what I'm saying? You either get with the program and figure it out, or you don't. But do that shit. Till next time, be safe, be easy.